Imagine this. You just landed in Rome. You're at the airport, hungry, tired, and someone speaks to you in Italian. Your mind goes blank. All you can think of is ciao and grazie. Now imagine instead, you smile, answer naturally, and the conversation flows. With just a handful of phrases, you can order food, ask for directions, check into your hotel, even make a good impression with locals. That's why in this video, you'll learn 11 essential Italian phrases for travel. These aren't random textbook lines. They're the words and expressions Italians actually expect you to use. By the end of this video, you'll have a mini survival kit in Italian that works anywhere. In a cafe, on a train, in a restaurant, or walking through a busy piazza. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and give this video a like. It helps you keep learning Italian step by step and join thousands of travelers who want to sound more like locals. Now, why are these 11 phrases so important? Because when you travel in Italy, you don't need to know thousands of words. You just need the right ones, the ones that unlock real situations. Think of this as your Italian survival kit. Phrases for ordering food, getting help, buying tickets, checking into a hotel, or simply greeting someone politely. Each phrase is short, easy to remember, and immediately useful. Even if this is your very first time speaking Italian, by the end of this practice, you'll be able to handle everyday travel situations with confidence. Let's begin with the first phrase on our list. Dov'è il bagno? It means, where is the bathroom? This is one of the most important questions you'll ever need while traveling. Let's say it together slowly. Dov'è il bagno? Now a bit more naturally. Dov'è il bagno? Here's how it works in real life. You're in a cafe in Florence and you want to ask politely. You raise your hand and say, Mi scusi, dov'è il bagno? You're at the train station in Rome and you can't find the restroom. You ask a staff member, Mi scusi, dov'è il bagno? Notice how powerful this is. Just two little words, mi scusi, plus the question, and you're instantly polite, clear, and understood. This is the first phrase in your toolkit. Short, practical, and guaranteed to make your travels easier. The second essential phrase is Quanto costa? It means how much does it cost? Let's repeat it slowly. Quanto costa? Now more naturally, Quanto costa? This phrase is perfect for markets, shops, or even when you're just browsing souvenirs. Imagine you're at a market in Naples. You see a basket of beautiful lemons, but the price tag is missing. You point and ask the vendor, Quanto costa? Or maybe you're in Venice, looking at a mask in a shop window. You step inside and ask, Mi scusi, quanto costa questa maschera? Excuse me, how much does this mask cost? Notice something important. If you add mi scusi at the beginning, you sound even more polite. And if you want to be specific, you can add the word questo, or può essere this, or quella. That. For example, quanto costa questo? How much does this cost? Quanto costa quella pizza? How much does that pizza cost? With just a small variation, you can adapt the phrase to any shopping situation in Italy. Our third essential phrase is one you'll definitely use in Italy. Vorrei un caffè, per favore. It means, I would like a coffee, please. Let's repeat it slowly. Vorrei un caffè, per favore. Now a bit faster. Vorrei un caffè, per favore. Here's the situation. You walk into a busy bar in Rome. The aroma of fresh espresso fills the air. The barista looks at you and waits. You smile and say, Vorrei un caffè, per favore. Polite, natural, and exactly what Italians expect. And you can change just one word to order other drinks. Vorrei un cappuccino, per favore. I would like a cappuccino, please. Vorrei un bicchiere d'acqua, per favore. I would like a glass of water, please. Notice how simple this formula is. Vorrei plus, item plus per favore. You'll use it again and again, not just for coffee, but for almost anything you want to order in Italy. The fourth essential phrase is one every traveler needs in a restaurant. Il conto per favore. It means the bill, please. Let's say it together slowly. Il conto per favore. Now a bit more naturally. Il conto per favore. Here's how it works in real life. You've just finished a delicious pizza in Naples. The waiter is busy, but you catch their eye and say politely, Il conto per favore. Simple, clear, and it saves you from waiting forever. You can also make it even more polite by starting with Mi scusi? Mi scusi il conto per favore? Excuse me, the bill, please. And if you're in a cafe and want to pay at the counter, you can just walk up and say, Il conto per favore. That's one of those phrases that works in every situation, from fancy restaurants to small family trattorias. The fifth essential phrase is for transportation, something every traveler in Italy will need. Un biglietto per Roma, per favore. It means, a ticket to Rome, please. Repeat it slowly with me. Un biglietto per Roma, per favore. Now more naturally. Un biglietto per Roma, per favore. Picture this. You're at the train station in Florence, standing at the ticket counter. You step up, smile, and say, Un biglietto per Roma, per favore. The clerk immediately understands and prints your ticket. Of course, you can change the city name. Un biglietto per Milano, per favore. A ticket to Milan, please. Un biglietto per Venezia, per favore. A ticket to Venice, please. And if you want to be even more specific, you can add Un biglietto di andata e ritorno, per favore. A round-trip ticket, please. This phrase is practical, flexible, and one you'll use over and over again when traveling across Italy. The sixth essential phrase is A che ora parte il treno? It means, what time does the train leave? Let's repeat it slowly. A che ora parte il treno? Now more naturally. A che ora parte il treno? Here's the scene. You're at the station, holding your ticket, but you're not sure when the train leaves. You go to the counter and ask, Mi scusi, a che ora parte il treno? The clerk will answer with a time. For example, alle 14:30, at 2:30 p.m. And here's the magic. This formula isn't just for trains. You can adapt it to many other situations. A che ora parte l'autobus? What time does the bus leave? A che ora inizia lo spettacolo? What time does the show start? A che ora apre il museo? What time does the museum open? So with this phrase, you unlock a flexible tool that helps you stay on schedule in Italy. The seventh essential phrase is Ho una prenotazione. It means, I have a reservation. Repeat it slowly with me. Ho una prenotazione. Now more naturally, Ho una prenotazione. This phrase is most useful at hotels and restaurants. Imagine you arrive at your hotel in Florence. You walk up to the front desk and say, Buongiorno, ho una prenotazione. Or you step into a trattoria in Rome where you booked a table the night before. The waiter greets you and you say, Ho una prenotazione a nome di, your name. I have a reservation under the name, your name. The key word here is prenotazione, reservation. You can also adapt it. Vorrei fare una prenotazione. I would like to make a reservation. C'è una prenotazione a nome di your name. Is there a reservation under your name? With this simple phrase, you will always be ready when it was time to check in or sit down at a table. The eighth essential phrase is one of the most important for introductions. Mi chiamo nome. It means my name is name. Let's repeat it slowly. Mi chiamo nome. Now more naturally, mi chiamo nome. Here's how it works. You meet someone new, maybe at your hotel or during a guided tour. You smile and say, Ciao, mi chiamo, your name. And if you want to be polite in a more formal setting, you can begin with Buongiorno, mi chiamo, your name. To keep the conversation flowing, you can then ask the other person's name. Come ti chiami? What's your name? So, with just two short phrases, mire, mi chiamo, nome, and come ti chiami, you can start a real Italian conversation. The ninth essential phrase is Piacere. It means nice to meet you. Let's say it slowly. Piacere. And now more naturally. Piacere. This word is short but powerful. You'll use it right after introducing yourself. For example, you meet someone in Venice. You say, "Ciao, mi chiamo your name." They answer with their name, and you smile and reply, "Piacere." It's the Italian equivalent of "pleased to meet you," and it adds warmth to any introduction. You can also expand it if you'd like. Piacere di conoscerti. Nice to meet you, informal. Piacere di conoscerla. Nice to meet you, formal. But in most situations, just piacere is enough. Short, simple, and authentic. The 10th essential phrase is mi scusi. It means excuse me. Let's repeat it slowly. Mi scusi. Now a bit more naturally. Mi scusi. This phrase is incredibly versatile. You'll use it to get someone's attention, to move through a crowd, or to apologize politely. Picture this. You're in a busy market in Florence, and you need to pass through the crowd. You say, "Mi scusi." Or you're at a restaurant, and you want to get the waiter's attention. You raise your hand slightly and say, "Mi scusi." And if you accidentally bump into someone on the street, a quick "Mi scusi" keeps everything friendly. There's also an informal version. Oh, scusa, used with friends or younger people. But for travel situations, especially with strangers, stick with "Mi scusi." It's safe, polite, and always appreciated. The 11th and final essential phrase is one you'll hopefully never need, but it's important to know. Aiuto! It means help. Let's repeat it together. Aiuto. One more time, with urgency. Aiuto. This is the word you use in emergencies. If you feel unsafe, if you lose something important, or if you need immediate assistance, shouting Aiuto will quickly get people's attention. Imagine you're on a crowded street in Rome and you see someone in trouble. You point and call out, "Aiuto!" Or if you're the one in need, a strong and clear Aiuto lets everyone around you know you require help. It's short, easy to remember, and one of those survival phrases that can make a real difference. Hopefully you won't need it, but knowing it gives you peace of mind. Let's quickly review your 11 essential Italian phrases for travel. Dov'è il bagno? Where is the bathroom? Quanto costa? How much does it cost? Vorrei un caffè, per favore. I would like a coffee, please. Il conto, per favore. The bill, please. Un biglietto per Roma, per favore. A ticket to Rome, please. A che ora parte il treno? What time does the train leave? Ho una prenotazione. I have a reservation. Mi chiamo nome. My name is name. Piacere. Nice to meet you. Mi scusi? Excuse me. Aiuto. Help. With just these 11 phrases, you can handle the most common travel situations. Ordering food, paying the bill, buying tickets, checking into hotels, introducing yourself, and even asking for help if needed. Think about it. In less than 30 minutes, you now have a mini survival kit in Italian, one that makes your trip smoother, friendlier, and much more authentic. Now, a question for you. Which of these phrases will you use first when you arrive in Italy? Say it out loud right now. Bravissimo! If you found this practice useful, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. That way, you'll keep building your Italian, one phrase at a time, until it feels completely natural. Alla prossima!